All right, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' generosity and your support. It really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. And if you're actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, loyalty crown badges, if you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember, you never have to become a channel member. Just liking, subscribing, commenting, everything really does help. So thank you so much, guys. And for today's video, since we're getting closer to the anniversary, I actually wanted to break down some stuff that I really want to see from the anniversary. You know, Copium, or hoping for the future for Nikke. But real quick, I want to ask you guys, what do you want to see in the future? What are you hoping that Nikke gets added? What are you hoping to see from them? Let me know. I'm always interested. But for me, the first thing that I want to break down is actually in the outpost. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm getting a little jealous because I saw Azure Lane was getting a dorm system. I want to see a dorm system in Nikke so bad. And I don't even know if they're probably never even working on it right now. Like, I want to see a dorm system. We have the advice center. I would love to see a dorm system. We have extra slots still here in the outpost. And I would love to see them put to use for a dorm system, if anything. Or maybe new game modes that can be associated with it, because, God, I could use some new content, man. Like, seeing a dorm system in games, I love cosmetics and stuff like that to, like, customize a dorm. I would love that. Be able to interact with the Nikkes more. I think that would be fun. And I know a lot of people really want to see a dorm system in this game. And it would work because we have the outpost. So, that's up to Shoutout, but I don't even know if it's in the works for them. But I really want to see one. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise me. But while we're here in the outpost, one thing that I really want to talk about that I watched a video from Sephi talking about it, and he's just speaking facts, and that's the liberation system, guys. Like, I don't know if Shoutout forgot, like, that this existed, that they made this happen, that they made this a thing. They gave Guilty a skin, and they gave Quincy an alt, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But I think they just forgot about this, or they just don't know what to do with this because nobody was happy with it. Because it takes so long to get dupes because you have to either sacrifice your Union Raid currency for batteries instead, or do it for the dupes. You have to choose. And it could take multiple Union Raids just to get one copy. And Nihilister's 5k more, so that's even longer, which is crazy to me. But then, their kits aren't just not that great. How long it takes to get them, which could take months. Unless you're whaling, it could take maybe a month or two. But it takes so long, and I think Guilty still has the best kit. Now, for me personally, I still think Sin is probably one of my favorite looking Nikkes. I think she looks amazing. I would love to see an alt with her mask off like we did with Maiden for Summer. I would love that. But I don't know when we'll get that. But for now, you know, it's kind of a shame that we're getting mediocre Nikkes that are for free. Because I remember a lot of people were excited. Because, you know, 3 free characters, but they were all just whatever. Which is a shame. It really is. And weirdly, they were all missileless, so that's funny. But what's not funny is talking about Nihilister, because I know so many, including myself, we were so excited when they announced that, you know, Nihilister's coming to the game, but then they announced that she was being added to the Liberation system. And with the results of the Liberation system from the first 3 characters, everybody was scared. Everybody was worried, like, oh no, they're gonna butcher her kit, she's not gonna be good, and what do you know? She's not that great. Everybody compares the meme of getting like the boss on your team and then they're just like the worst character ever. Like, that's like Nihilister. Like, the only reason people used Nihilister when she first came out was because they just needed a Pilgrim B2 that wasn't Noah for the Pilgrim Tower. But now that we have Crown, everybody dropped her. Like, unless, you know, waifu and then you just have her as like the MLB wallpaper screen, which, you know, good for you. But yeah, I remember as soon as I got Crown, I replaced her so fast in Pilgrim Tower. And it's such a shame, because I kind of like the idea for this, but their execution was pretty bad because it takes so long, and it's just not worth it. And I think even Shoutout doesn't know what to do with it anymore, so they just abandoned it. But I would love to see an update for it. If we get more Nikkes, or if we get a different improved version of the system that, you know, fixes some of the problems that makes this so sluggish, we'll have to find out. But would you guys want to see Liberation get fixed? What would you like to see get added? You know, let me know. I just want to see, like, this normal slow system. They need to rework it a bit because it's just way too long. And I don't know how I feel about the dupes being in Union Raid, because for me, since I'm competitive, I like to buy the batteries. So it's definitely like a personal thing, right? But for me, I just can't justify it, man. Like, unless you're like a super MLB, like maybe if there's a waifu that eventually gets added, I'll definitely go for it, like maybe for Indivilia. But I love the batteries, dude. Like, the cubes are so helpful for me during solo raid. Not only that, but they're getting an update soon. If I recall, they're getting more levels and stuff. And I want to know how that's going to work, because if they're just going to be way more, like, I want to see more slots too. Seriously, the cube system needs to get fixed, man. We need way more slots for all the Nikkes in this game. It's crazy. But, hey, that's a whole nother thing. But, yeah, no. And I don't even use some of these newer batteries. Like, I'm nowhere near getting these leveled up. I don't know. I'm just focused on the main three, because this is all you really need is, like, Onslaught, Resilience, Bastion. Everything else is, like, whatever. Maybe Assault. But other than that, it's, like, whatever. I know Vigor I use a lot, though, so I can't really complain about this one. But we'll see. But, oh, yeah. How's your guys' feelings about this manufacturer arms, by the way? I know that's, like, off topic right now, but, like, this isn't great, huh? Like, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's still pretty dog shit. I just didn't care for it, personally. It's whatever. I'm just using my abnormal gear fodder, honestly. But now that we're on the topic of that, I do want to talk about content, because, where is it? And I know a lot of people are going to say that they don't want to see extra daily grind to the game, but it could just be optional dailies they're not just going to make them take longer. It's just optional. It's just more variety. I never understood why so many people are hesitant for more variety in this game, because this game desperately needs it compared to a lot of other gachas. Like, we're going to 2 years, and we haven't had that much extra content. Side story is more story, which is fantastic. We don't get that much because they do voice and everything for it. And then Sim Room Overclock mode. You know, it's great every 2 weeks when it resets and we get mats. But because I'm at endgame and I'm over level 400, I finished the day 1 already. So I'll see you in 2 weeks again when I could get more mats, which is unfortunate. And then Anomaly. Anomaly's great. I'm not dissing these game modes, by the way. I'm just saying, like, they are just already expanded versions of what we've already had in Nikke, which is fine, but I want to see more variety of other game modes. I'd love to see a chibi game mode, maybe something in the Outpost. I want to know what that surface content stuff is that they're releasing, seriously. I'm so down bad for content in this game, because for me, it takes me 10 to 15 minutes to do my dailies, which is why I don't mind playing other side gacha games just to try, because this game I'm already pretty much done. Anything new that comes out, then I can finally, like, you know, play the game and just enjoy content again. But with this, it's just like a 10 to 15 minute grind for me, and I'm good to go. But we'll see. I would love to see a surprise of getting like an update on the surface contents during the anniversary livestream. I think that would be amazing. And then the last thing that I want to talk about, that I'm going to do a half rant about it, because we already know about this. But do I want to see, man? I want to see more Elysians again. Like, God bless that we're getting Phantom, because Elysian is so miserable right now. And it's so funny that we got another Tetra right after the collab, which is just crazy. But it is what it is. I'm excited for Phantom, though. I really am excited for Phantom. I'm hoping that she does good things. But compared to Tetra, compared to Missilus, Elysian needs help. Elysian Tower is the worst, man. But we'll see. Hopefully next year, it's Elysian's year, because this year was the year of the Tetra again. It's crazy. So much. But I don't know. Despite that, though, I wanted to talk about fan service with you guys, because I know some people are mixed, but what is your guys' thoughts about the fan service in Nikke? Because for me, I'm split. Because we have been kind of in a weird, like, drought with fan service since summer. Because we had, you know, Summer Rosanna, Summer Sakura, and they looked fantastic. And we also had the Bunny event, where we also had some drama come up with Bunny Soda, if you guys remember that. But here's the thing, I feel like Nikke is the most tame game out of all the loot gacha games. We're pretty damn tame. But then we can see with the new Quincy ult that they can do stuff. They can do amazing stuff. Even if they're not a gacha skin, they can do amazing stuff for just being a unit. And I'm hoping for good things. I really am hoping for good things. Because this right here is what makes me realize that Shift Up is not washed up. Like, don't get me wrong, I love seeing cool characters. Like, I don't want to just see, like, Kumar characters, but at the same time, I wouldn't be upset if that became the thing. But I love seeing characters like this too. I think this is great. Because this still has just a little bit of fan service. But at the same time, it's like, I think there needs to be a balance, and sometimes there's just too much of a drought that it kind of overshadows the amount of fan service that we got. We got like D-Killer Wife, who looked amazing. We got the Bunny Girls that looked amazing. And then it kind of gets up in a drought, especially with the Ava collab and stuff, where it doesn't feel like it. But then don't forget though, we got the best Ava character in the game though. We got this one. That's all that matters though. We got the best Ava character. So, God bless Leona. Working on my shotgun team slowly. Trying to make it work, but God, it's so many mats. But those are my biggest wishes. So I wanted to ask you guys, you guys agree with me? Is there something you disagree with me with? Let me know. I'm just someone who just enjoys the game. I'm just a normal player. I'm not really like, I am a content creator, but at the same time, I'm just a player. I'm still a university student that's just making content on the side. So I'm just doing this for fun. But as always, that's going to be it for me. Enough yapping for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Let me know you guys' thoughts. But that's it for me. Hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Take care.